What's up, what it do? This is your boy Trey coming to you guys with a new video, my first official video on this channel. This video is going to be kind of a introductory coming out story video. Yeah, something like that. So before I go into the video, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment down below. Please follow me on my social media accounts, and the links will be posted down below in the description box. So let's begin. These are, I think, 8 questions about coming out. So here we go. So I realized that I was gay, I believe, in the first grade. Like Martin Luther King, I had a dream. And yeah, the dream was with me and a boy from school, and it was in a type of liking situation, I believe. I don't know. I remember waking up and I was hard. So yeah, I've been knowing that I was gay since the first grade. Yeah. So I just recently came out. I am currently 20 years old. I'll be 21 in March. I came out to my sister, mom, and dad at the age of 19. And I just recently actually came out to everyone, like 2 days ago. So at the age of 20. So, the ages of 19 and 20 is when I came out. Okay, so back in like the 9th grade, I believe, my dad had posted something on Facebook, and a lot of people like coming at him sideways, and like, I'm a very protective person. I'm very protective of my family and my friends, people who I love. So of course, like, I'm gonna defend him in the comments, and go after people who are going after him. And so at the age of like 15, some of the things that I was saying to like grown ups was like, I guess you could say kind of disrespectful, but I didn't feel like they were disrespectful just because y'all coming from my dad, so obviously I'm gonna come for y'all. But I said something that was, I guess, too far for someone my age to be saying to an adult. And so my dad wanted me to delete the comment, but I didn't know how to delete the comment. I gave him my phone to delete the comment, and like I just walked away. And he clicked on my web browser on my phone, and some porn popped up, some gay porn popped up. And yeah, I was just like, I just clicked the link on Twitter. I told him I clicked a link on Twitter, and it directed me there. And then he was like, no, it didn't. Just had this big conversation, and then yeah, I think that was like the most. I think that was the biggest thing that happened. Before I came out, I was definitely afraid of how my dad would react. Growing up, he was kind of homophobic. So I guess I thought that he would disown me, or I don't know, kill me or something. You hear these tragic stories about people coming out and like what they have to go through, like, getting kicked out of their houses. Recently, like a couple of months ago, a young man his father killed him because he would rather have a dead son than a gay son. So I was definitely afraid of things like that happening. And I was afraid of like how people would view me after coming out, or me being gay. Like my family members or my friends and stuff like that. So I just hid it so that I kind of just hid it so just everybody else could be comfortable. And it wouldn't be an awkward situation or anything like that. or nothing bad would happen. What made me decide to come out was, what was it? Um, I came out in like, I don't know, segments, I guess you could say. The first person, well, the first person I actually came out to was an old friend of mine back in high school. Um, she had just came out like as lesbian, um, and we were talking about like sexuality a lot. And I really didn't come out. I was just like, well, I'm a like who I like. I'm a love who I love, and that type of deal. But I came out to my sister, um, literally like the day after my freshman year of college ended. We were on our way back from Nacogdoches, because my cousins had just graduated from college. Um, and I don't know like what compelled me to like tell her or like to come out to her, but we were in the car and I just told her, and she was very supportive. I think she cried. I don't know. And then like a couple months later, I came out to my mom, um, kind of on like the same way that I came out to my friend in high school. Like I'm gonna like who I like. I'm gonna love who I love. I'm gonna be with whoever I want to be with, um, or whoever my heart leads me to. Then last January, I came out to my dad. Um, I came out as bisexual because coming out as bisexual is like very like easier in a sense, because I guess people still have hope that you'll be straight, like you'll end up with a person of the opposite sex. So I guess I just gave people false hope by coming out as bisexual, but it was easier that way than actually coming out as gay. And so on the anniversary that I came out to my dad, because that was the biggest part of coming out, because like I said, I was just worried about our relationship, how things would be. So on the anniversary of that, January 18th of this year, I decided to like tweet about, how I came out last year and how over the course of this year things went, and how now I'm accepting who I really am, and like, trying to walk in my truth. And then I screenshot that tweet and I posted it on my Snapchat. And it went well, I believe. None of my friends started acting funny. Some of the people that I was worried about, like that was gonna like trip, like my cousin, they sent me like encouraging words. People told me they were proud of me. People told me that they had my back and stuff like that. Me coming out wasn't like anything tragic or very eventful. It was just really cool, I guess. I would have to say my dad had the most like difficulty dealing with me coming out, just because you know fathers have a certain idea of what their son is going to be like, a certain idea of what a son should be, should do, and I feel like he had to mourn the death of the son that he wanted, and just come to terms and accept that I'm not that type of man. Like I'm still your son. I'm just me. I'm just different than what you expected out of this. But I feel like since that incident in ninth grade, he kind of had the opportunity over like those years to now, to kind of come to terms and accept that, and to grow and mature. So I think he probably had the most difficulty. There was a lot of people who were accepting, so it's kind of hard to just like say one person was most accepting. I can tell, like, I can say that, you know, my sister, my mom, my friends, Corey, Nia, McCall. I really had like a lot of people who were really accepting and supportive, so I really just can't say one person. But I guess if I had to say one person, it would be my mom. She was the one who encouraged me to tell my dad, and she supported me through that. She told me that, you know, she would never let anything happen to me, that she was always love me, and that she would always be there for me. So I think she really was the most supportive. Keeping the secret of you being gay or bisexual or lesbian or trans or any of that is very, very hard, because it's a part of you. Your sexuality is not who you, it doesn't make you who you are, but it is a part of you. And for everybody to be born the way that they are, born gay, born bi, born lesbian, I feel like you're hiding, and I feel like I was hiding a part of me. I don't feel like sexuality makes that big of a difference in who a person is, but that's still, hiding that affects how you act in certain situations. It affects how you deal with certain people. So hiding that part of you is like not being who you really are. And for me personally, that took a toll on my mental health, to where I was depressed and anxious all the time. And it was just because I couldn't be true, not only to my friends and my family, but most importantly to myself. I was lying to myself, trying to please others and to make my life easier. And I feel like that's really dangerous and detrimental to a person. I'm not here to tell people when they should come out or how they should come out. I just feel like in the end, you have to look at yourself and hold yourself high. You have to make sure that you are the most important person to yourself, and make sure that you are being true to yourself and not trying to, you know, I don't know, make other people feel comfortable, keep other people happy, because it's not about them in the end. If you go your entire life with, you know, having this secret and never actually being able to share this part of you, I feel like you can never truly be happy. I feel like that I wouldn't have been happy if I kept trying to hide who I was, who I wanted to be, who I wanted to be with. Keeping that big of a secret is very dangerous. And it took me to some dark places trying to hide who I was. And that's the video. Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Also follow me on all my social networks. My Snapchat and Twitter name is LongLiveKingDKP, and my Instagram is trey.king, I believe. But all of that will be posted below. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back sometime with a new video. Can you play the song again? I forgot what song it was. I think it was Clocks. Am I right?